Seth, I'm going to put you on the spot here, and I'm going to give you a couple stocks that are, in similar spaces, kind of competitors, and you tell me which one you would rather own, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll start with Academy Sports, ticker ASO, versus Dick's Sporting Goods.
So our ratings are based on a 12-month time frame, and on that basis, we prefer Academy Sports over Dick's.
Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. Why is that?
So Academy's valuation is extremely attractive. It's a growth story that's not being valued appropriately. They could potentially add 50% to their store base. And once they get comparable store sales back to positive and the unit economics of those new stores show some improvement, they're going to get valued appropriately. In the near term, they're in the doghouse because they serve more of a low income customer than does Dick's. They don't have access to as many marquee brands. And so there's a very big divergence between the two companies when it comes to comparable store sales. But as we move into 2025, we expect some of those pressures to dissipate and the valuation gap to narrow.
I've only been to a couple Academy Sports. I've been to some Dick's Sporting Goods. It seems like Academy is more geared toward like outdoors, like kind of like the hunting, or like outdoor adventure. Like, do you see any big differentiators between the two companies, or are they just both to you like big, sports retail stores?
Academy does have more exposure to the outdoors category and to hard lines generally relative to Dick's, which has more exposure to footwear and apparel. The drivers of the industry over the last year and a half have been certainly in footwear and apparel. So that's been something that's weighed on Academy. The other big thing that I mentioned before is their customer-based exposure. And there's some regional exposure as well with Academy Sports, mostly in Texas and the Southeast. So those are three differentiators that's leading to underperformance for them. And we expect those to start to improve in 2025. And the last one is, as I mentioned before, is they don't have key hot brands like Hoka and On running shoes, for example. And we hope that they'll get those in 25 as well.